saw, or I noticed these tennis cards on a website, Dave and Adam's Card World, that I sometimes shop on. And I thought they looked very interesting because this box, which cost me about, $90 or something, has 10 autographs per box, which is a lot of autographs for one box of cards, but I suspect they're mostly kind of no-namer, players beyond the top 50 or something who are probably not ever going to amount to that much on the tour. So, in any event, I don't know, I just thought it looked really interesting as a tennis fan. Would love to get a Roger Federer autograph, who's my favorite tennis player, but probably not likely. So this set is made by Leaf, and I was just trying to see if the Leaf brand is owned by another company, but it looks like it's got its own Leaf Trading Cards LLC. Leaf, of course, used to be owned by Donruss, and most of the Donruss-related brands were purchased by Panini when Donruss went out of business. I'm looking at a box of Panini cards right now to see their address. It looks like Panini is, at least in the U.S., is based out of Irving, Texas. And these guys list Carrollton, Texas, which, might be nearby, but I truthfully don't know if this is kind of its own entity or if it's somehow related to Panini, which seems to be the only other company besides Topps that makes trading cards these days. So, I don't know, kind of interesting. I may have to look that up. I know Leaf does some other, like some sports cards too, so, but nothing that's, I think, got logos of the leagues, just the players, names and pictures. So, this says 10 autograph cards per box. It doesn't say anything else about what is in here, so I kind of wonder if this is just 10 cards in here and nothing else, which is sometimes how you see like super premium sport baseball card products. But we will find out shortly. Yeah, it looks like it's just 10 autograph cards. Here is a Beckett advertisement. Interesting. Makes me wonder if Beckett is somehow maybe involved with the Leaf brand. Alright, so nice little case here. That's pretty cool. Keep everything in good condition. Let's see what we've got here. Even though I watch a lot of tennis, I have not heard of this guy, Evgeny Korolev. So maybe I'm gonna, so we don't always see the next one, I'll go like that. So here we go, Evgeny Korolev. This is a sticker auto, and I think most of these, if not all of them, are sticker autos. Let's see, turned pro in 2005. Wow, so he's been playing forever. Highest ranking of 46th. So he's a pretty low level player. But cool card to start us off. Alright, let's see how we've got a numbered card next. Ashley Harkleroad. Oh wow, she was I think she started as like a really young teenager when she was first turning pro, but I have not heard much about her. This is 2 out of 15, so pretty rare. Yeah, so boy, she started a long time ago, relatively speaking. Well, so that's interesting. That's a name I've not heard in a while in the pro tennis world. So, okay, here's a national pride. Zach Fleischman, 1 out of 15. Looks like a U.S. player, but I've not heard of him. He's from Santa Monica. Turned pro in 2000. Wow, so that was 16 years ago. And it looks like he would have retired a long time ago. So it appears that, well, okay, I know that, I'm trying to see if Ashley Harkleroad, I think, she's retired a while ago too. So interestingly, this product has a lot of retired players in it, including Zach Fleischman. So that is kind of interesting. All right, here's Taylor Townsend. I'm not sure. Little heart down there. That's kind of neat. Yeah, so she's a U.S. player. Turned pro in 2012. Looks like she might still be playing, but I've not heard of her. I don't think. It sounds kind of familiar name, but not super familiar. All right, Sebastian Grosjean, peak performance, world rank 4 singles. I don't know what that refers to. Well, let's see. In 2002, he was ranked 4th in the world. Looks like he would have retired quite a while ago. So, another retired player. A lot of retired players. All right. Here is Petra Kvitova. Oh, wow, she's really good. 12 out of 25. Currently ranked 17th in the world. Yeah, so she's still playing and oftentimes is in, the very final rounds of tournaments and majors. So that's a cool one. And then I got a little preview when I overshot the cards, but here's a Kim Clijsters. Kim Clijsters was a fantastic player toward the end of her career. Was number 1 for quite a couple of years. I don't know how long, but a good stretch of time. Retired in 2012, and I think she retired sort of probably before she really had to. I think she went out in a very good position in her career, so retired for reasons other than not having any game left. But all right, Joanna Konta. Never heard of her. Appears to be from Great Britain, or somewhere in the UK. Yeah. second best card in the box here, and that is Anna Kournikova, who never really did super great in terms of ranking or majors, but obviously was very well-known player and has a successful career after tennis. So kind of a cool card to get, and this is out of 25. So that's a cool way to end it. She's definitely probably one of the bigger names in this set, at least of the retired players. But I definitely think Kim Clijsters is my best card out of here, just because she was number one, such a good player. And Petra Kvitova is a cool card too, because she's still going and good wins in majors. Everybody else is kind of second or third tier players. But yeah, I don't know. This was pretty interesting, I have to say. I really enjoyed this. The retired players, when they're crappy are not great, but when they're good players like Kim Clijsters, it's really fun to get an autograph from them. So there is they made this set in 2013 as well. I don't know if they made it in between 2013 and 2017, but they did make a 2013 one. And those boxes are relatively cheap. They're like $55. And they also have 10 autographs in them. So